Hi guys, I am Weltech Tech Weltech Tech Dr. Rangarajan Saudala Rangarajan College, Engineering College. I am go to prepare my journal, my PPT. My topic is core machine extracting system and using network security. My guide name Mr. J. Vel Murugan and co-guide Dr. Nirmal Kumar. Present with Duration Garage. Duration Garage. This is my abstract. My abstract network level security visualization considered for one of the foremost most exploration going visualizing network nature of the system. Vulnerability attacks projection in nowadays we're using a IP configure for each system in main server. Now I am doing no IP config user system login and password to security and login to work so monitoring network security network graphical representation. Existing system we using a parallel computing server, cloud server, and grid server to save distributed servers. Apart from our existing system, focus on concept logging, packet trace, the tracing of packet tracing between system will be notified. Application additional and removal defined in initial stages. Mm, we could identify or specify implication of major disaster network flow in system. Proposed system I'm doing information number of total packet reads, last packet reads in specific interval, number of total writes and packets, last packet writes specified in interval, complete input and output busy time and complete CPU busy schedule has been detected in proposed approach. In order to find our network level information, complete input output read, last number of second inputs outputs reads, we will find out the graphical representation in proposed system. System architecture. System is visualizing client and admin using a server. Server to admin to user login password. Visualizing client means our client in our company, our client to visualizing how to going company organization work, persons how will your performance will be monitoring to server. Yes, visualizing client will be in any other state. We will connecting to server. Admin to give a permission to allow visualizing the client to network related access to visualizing client. Network related access to server, security related access to the server, variety of user access to the server, data related access to the server using path tracing. I'm using path tracing for last packet reads and writes. Packet received send status will be shown. That I'm using path tracing. User context detail means use how many users are logging in our page, Hadoop page application log event, message type extraction machine mechanism will be stored in a server. All database stored in a server, cloud server. Software requirement platform Windows XP 7 and 8, front end .NET version 2010, .NET Framework 4.0, backend SQL Server 2018, Big Data Apache Hadoop. Hardware requirement processor core 2 due, speed 2.2 GHz, RAM 2 or 4 GB, HDD 160 GB. Use case diagram. User to server user data, server admin to provide a data, the security access, network access, user access, data access. Server also security access, network access, user access to get in server. User only to network access to graphical representation to the server to any visualizing a client. Class diagram. Username, user ID, password, graphical view to admin or server to admin, network admin name, admin ID, password, user control, database object, visualizing, packet read, packet write, memory status, graphical info, get error info will be shown to Users information shown to the admin. Servers to network access, security access, data access. Admin add new users to the users. Users for user login for a using for user login. Sequence diagram. Users, admin and server to security access, network access, user access, data access, authentication. User authentication will be a password, our password and a login name and password. Activity diagram. User client, user client, network access, security access, user access, data access, server level data information, path tracing, user context, application log event, security event stored in a VM disk space. Connect to the SQL, view database, view server state, visualization of server. Data flow diagram, user graphical view to monitoring database. Level 1, admin server level information to packet error, packet read, packet write. Level 2, server read write status, data transfer, latency period, total number of bytes will be shown. Database design, this is the database design. User ID, first name, for last name, how to log in a user, new user ID, password. We will go to SQL connect. My database is network visualization. Go to security, right click to new login to add a user or system admin or anything to add it to admin to provide a permission to users. Database file status, this is id. Database id field record will be data. This is a data table design. My implementation model description, my models are user context visualization model, server level information, network path tracing, application log event visualization, read or write. Test cases, which contains first one, fail one, pass one, fail one, pass one, fail one, pass one. My test case. Screenshots, this is my main page of screenshot. This is a fetch user control all login users are password, database id, number, password will be shown. User context, this is a before status is very empty. The now is your login name. The fetch user content you will give means login name, type name, permission, connect to SQL, name, authority. You will be added any new users or any client to visualizing our users to monitoring. We will add it, this will be shown. Network path tracing, I'm using network path tracing for packet received and sent status. Oh, string status, uh, 60 byte packet sends to 57 packet error 0. I will represent the graphical representation of packet received, packet sent, packet error. You will click a recent execution and data design. Will be next module will be shown. Server level information, last execution, server reads and what happening on the server, total read, total write, total error, last run, current run, seconds. Will be we will provide a graphical view of total reads, writes, total error, total connections will be provided. And next slide, next module, you will go to server, right click on a server management. Application event will be module will be shown. Application module will be content of two authentication type will be shown. And then extract functional read write access means next module going will be provide. This is overall output of this last read, last latency period, read write type, total number of byte return. Start referencing the data means clear and then give to a profile. Read status, this is read status. This is the final module of our read write status. Latency and byte transfer info with server will be graphically view of left side. Conclusion, my security visualization related generate modern networking on rises. The need of network security visualization system is felt more than ever in this project. Have examining recent work in our work. Security visualization for use case perspective. 5 use case classes, each represent different applications area. The shortcoming use case class and shed light on path Research should be focused towards the aggregate, finding our work into on informative table for future reference. Future advancement, advantage of shortcoming use case classes and shield light on path that researchers should focus towards the aggregate the finding of our work in informative table for future reference. While file field of visualizing is wide, imagination allow the analyze taxonomy presented here motivate better future work in this area. Reference book. This is a reference to my project. This authors are very useful for my project. Thank you, you guys. Thank you, guys.